Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Data Dnan. Okay, so today we are going to discuss the most important topic. Most of the people pinged me to create some video on that, so I'm creating on that. Okay, so the question is like how to read complex JSON in a Spark data frame. Okay, and how we can do some operations on top of that data. Okay, then let's see. Yeah, if you can see my screen, here we are saying we have one JSON. Okay, which has a name, age, email, and we have some object address. In that we have three values. Okay, key value pairs, and we have one complex object phones which contains array, and in that also it contains two objects. Okay, and each object contain type and number. Okay, so the question is how we are going to read that in a Spark data frame. Okay, let's start it with it. Okay, and parallelly we are going to see how which is the optimized way through that we can read it. Okay, as a normally if you see normally how we used to read a file, any file. Okay, spark dot read dot. Okay, and whatever format we have. Okay, JSON, and we used to give some path. Okay, so let's take the path of that file. Okay, let's take that path and paste it over here. Okay, so this is the normal way to read a file. Okay, any file. It means for JSON we need to write a JSON. For CSV we can write a CSV. So okay, so then we will try to see df dot show normal way. Okay, if you have normal JSON, in that how we can read it. Okay, but this will not work in this case because here we are having complex JSON. Okay, so it is saying corrupted record and all. Okay, so if you want to read complex JSON, okay, at that time we need to add one option. Okay, which is multi-line is equals to true. Since your one record is in multiple lines, let me show you that. Okay, first let me show you that. See, this is your only one record which is spread across multiple lines, so that's why we need to add this multiple line. Okay, let's try to run it now. And to run the cell we have shortcut as shift enter. Okay, I want to see whole data, so what I can do, I don't want to truncate anything. Okay, truncate false. Okay, this is what we got. Okay, normally, but as a user if I want to perform any operation on top of it, I will not be able to do that because these are in some object. This is in some object and this is inside one array, and inside array also I have multiple objects. Okay, here I have two, maybe I can have 20 objects. Okay, so how we are going to deal with that? So first of all we need to deal with this phones column. Okay, first of all, why? Because it contains array of object, and otherwise if you see most complex is next level is this normal object. Okay, so first if we deal with this object, this array of object, if we explode that and convert it into two rows, this will be in one row and this will be in another row. Okay, let's try to do that. If we want to explode an array, okay, then we have something called explode function. Okay, df dot with column, I'm trying to add a new column, or I can add, I can use the same column name to update its values. Okay, no worries, we can use that. Then what I want to do, I want to explode, I want to explode phones. Okay, and just see, let me store it somewhere. Df1 is equals to df1 dot show. Well, let's see. Once we explore that, it this one row, okay, this one row itself, it has two objects, so it will create two rows. That's what I told, right? Like it has created two rows with all other values are same. Okay, so now the question is how we are going to access these values. Okay, so there are two ways. Whatever you feel comfortable, you can use that. Okay, let me show you that. Okay, so what I will do, df2 is equals to df1 dot, I will select it. Okay, I will select from address. Okay, from address, what are the columns? Here we have in address street, city and zip code. Okay, so what we can do, one by one we can get that. Okay, first one is city. Okay, second one is address dot, first city, I want city first, then street, city, zip code and street. Okay, like that pattern I want. Whatever way I want, I can take it. Okay, street. Okay, and address dot zip code. Okay, and all other columns will be same, like name, age, okay, email, and another we have one complex data type which is phones dot type, and second one was number. Okay, phones dot number. Okay, like this way I will get all the values. Okay, and I can do df2 dot show. Okay, if I do that, okay, here I can see I have missed this address. Okay, okay, let me see where is the issue, unresolved column address. Okay, somewhere I used yeah. Okay, still I have issue address phones. Okay, if you see, I have converted the complex JSON into a normal data frame. Okay, this is the first way. Okay, what I can do, I can mark it as a, no, 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 sorry. What I will do, I will mark it as a code. Okay, and here I will create one. Here I will mark it as a, okay, first way. Okay, and this is our first way of doing that. Okay, and second way is what I can do. I can do df2 dot, df2 is equals to df1. Otherwise, let me create new data frame. Okay, df3, df1 dot select. See, select is, you can use select clause to create new columns as well. Okay, with we can use with column as well as select clause. So if I don't want to mention, okay, like this is the city, street and zip code, I want to take the dynamic way. Like for now we have three columns, but in future if we have 10 columns, so I don't want to go into that. So what is the best way you can do, address dot star, it will take all the columns. Okay, mm, Let me add another few columns. Age, email. Okay, and here also inside phones, if they want to add multiple key value pairs, they can add it. I can handle it through phones dot star. Okay, let me show it. See, we got the same result. So this is the simplest way with which you can read complex JSON. Okay, so you need to take care few things while reading a JSON. You need to add multi-line as true. Then if you see any array, okay, then just explode that, so that it will explode it and it will give separate rows for that. And third way is like, if you want to do it manually, then you can add manual columns. If you need only 2 columns or 3 columns out of 10 columns, you can get it. Or if you want all the columns, then you can get it by this way. Okay, thank you so much. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye.